Welcome to Dog Hugs, your podcast celebration sponsored by 5 Strands Affordable Testing, your roadmap to better health. Loving pets, that's what we do. Doggy Wana, dog toys and treats crafted with naturally calming Juana nip. Equus USA human grade natural shampoos, conditioners, flea and tick sprays. With your hosts, Larry and G-Dog. That's Geralynn Cada and me, Larry Kay. Today's show, we welcome dog travel expert Susan Sims, publisher of Fido Friendly magazine, who travels Route 66 every year to get dogs adopted. Plus, trips for traveling with your dog. Big giveaway today, so stay and play.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Dog Hugs, the home for the best life with your pet today. I'm Geralynn Cada, eating a cookie from Kansas City, Missouri.
And I'm Larry Kay, and this is Spider the Trick Dog. We are making our way from the Laundry Lounge in Los Angeles. We have a great show today. Hey, Geralynn, do you like traveling with your dog?
Oh my gosh, I'm a travel hound. Travel hound. And I used to travel all over the USA in my old Escalade. Isn't that hilarious?
Oh,
with
really?
a lot of dogs from all over the country, training them. So I love travel with my pet. I was just in a hotel recently that was pet friendly with a dog in the room next door that was barking. And I wanted to knock on the door and say, hey, can I train your dog so I can get some sleep? So yes, I understand traveling with your pet.
Well, folks, we're gonna be all about travel today. In fact, we're gonna be traveling on one of the most iconic roads in all of the USA, Route 66, with Get Your Licks on Route 66.
Get your licks on Route 66. Get your licks on Route 66. Oh, I love Route 66. I was just on Route 66, and it's iconic, and it's actually amazing. So if you ever get a chance, make certain that you trail down that road, but hopefully you'll tail down that road with Fido Friendly next year when they do their Route 66 rescue mission, which we're going to chat about today.
Fantastic. Well, we've got a great giveaway, folks, on today's show with
5 strands of affordable pet testing. If you're having any issues with your pet, say your pet is not responsive to training, or it's not sleeping well, or you just feel like something is off, maybe you're feeding your pet something it has an intolerance to, which affects its behavior in a massive way. One of the first things I do, Larry, when I walk into a training session is I say, can I see your pet pantry?
Interesting.
And when they show me their pet pantry, I eventually will hand them one of these, which is the affordable pet testing kit, to say, could you please have your pet's hair tested? Let's see what the frequency of what they're eating is. And let's make sure that they're not on something that's affecting their ability to communicate with me.
Really excellent point. So folks, to get in the giveaway, all you have to do is say, yeah, I want to be in the giveaway. Or if Charlie or other team member says, do you want to be in the giveaway? Say yes. And you'll be in, you'll get a number. And at the end of today's show, Spider is going to draw one of the lucky numbers, and hopefully that will be yours. Let's see who's with us in the audience today. Nobody. Hey, folks, are you guys out there?
It is Tuesday.
That's pretty funny.
And it is.
No,
I think it's National Recovery Day. I think it's National Recovery.
A whole bunch of people watching, but everybody's shy today. Are you hungover from Thanksgiving? From Halloween. I'm hungover from Halloween.
Sugar hangover, right? It's a sugar hangover.
Hey, our good friend Kimberly is with us today. Welcome, Kimberly. She has 3 shelves of stuff just for Darlin. I think it's Darlin, right?
Darlin, yes, Darlin.
And vitamins. Very good. Wow. And guess who else is here, Geralynn?
I hope it's Steve Collier.
Susan Sims.
No way. Hi, Susan. You're here.
in addition to being our guest today and talking about Get Your Licks on Route 66, is also on deadline because she's the publisher of Fido Friendly magazine, and they have their winter edition coming out right now. So welcome, Susan. Thank you for listening, at least with one ear, while you put your magazine to bed.
We know how busy you are, Susan, so thank you for being a guest today, and thank you for joining us. That's extra special.
Yes. Let's get right into traveling with your dog, Geralynn. And here are some great tips and some more goodies after that. It's holiday time, and as the COVID pandemic begins to fade, it might be time for a trip with your dog. Nothing is more important for a happy trip than a well-packed bag of doggy supplies. First, put a trip dog tag with your destination's phone number and address, a special tag just for this trip. Or check out the new QR code dog tag by Zulu Tales, where you can add extra addresses online. Bring your dog's rabies vaccination certificate or tag. Make sure your dog is current on all those vaccinations, including the new dog flu vaccine for leptospirosis. Your dog's medications. Remember that some medicines need to be refrigerated, so you want to figure that out. Bring also local phone numbers, including an emergency vet and poison control. Spider, hup! Now, Spider has a glow-in-the-dark collar. Oh, you want to eat it? And bring a flashlight, or make sure that your phone flashlight is charged. Your first aid kit is also essential. Dog Hugs recommends our friend of the show, Arden Moore's website, Pet First Aid for You. Flea and tick prevention. Mosquito repellent, only on your dog's coat, never on the dog's skin. A travel crate, plenty of dog towels, and the usual supplies. Food, water bowls, bedding, leash, grooming, a couple of safe toys, and don't forget your poop bags. Car safety is also important, right, buddy? I believe your dog should always ride in the back seat, especially this guy. Inside a carrier straight or strapped in as Spider is with a dog seatbelt harness. You can protect your back seat with a blanket or seat covers. Now, ventilation is also very important. If you're not using the air conditioner or fan, open the window just enough so that your dog gets a little breeze. But don't open your window so far that your dog can stick his head out. I know that the iconic image of a smiling dog with his head out the window feels joyful for us. But sadly, countless injuries occur from flying debris. A couple of more resources. You can download a free copy of trip setup checklists and dog training logs from my award-winning book, Training the Best Dog Ever, from my website at positivelywoof.com. You can also visit the website of our good friends at Fido Friendly magazine. They have lots of resources for traveling with your dog. And their motto is, what's their motto? Leave no dog behind. Dog Hugs will be right back.
Here's your bill. Please pay out front.
A visit to your vet shouldn't cost you an arm or a leg. With a testing kit from 5 Strands, keeping your best friends healthy has never been so affordable. 5 Strands Affordable Testing will help you build a roadmap to better health. Go to 5strands.com today.
America's favorite breed since 1991, Labrador Retrievers are famous for their big smiles and otter-like tails. These sturdy swimmers have webbed paws and were bred for working in the water, retrieving hunted birds, and carrying loads to harbor boats. Labrador Retrievers are intelligent and devoted companions, which makes them both sensible and sensitive. It's no wonder that Labs are admired for their loyalty and outgoing friendliness.
Loving Pets Foundation's treats are an ideal reward when working to establish a schedule or when teaching new skills. They're small, soft, bite-sized treats. And all packages come with a free carabiner, which allows you to attach the package to your belt loop, or leash for easy access. At Loving Pets, we make solutions for better pets easier. Loving Pets, it's what we do.
How can you appreciate a local animal shelter worker? Bake them some treats. Send thank you notes to the workers. Donate items to the shelter that are on its wish list. Volunteer your time. Adopt one of the pets in their care. Donate cash to the shelter. Make a donation to the veterinarian's office with which it works to help pay for vet bills. Pay the adoption fees to one of the pets there and make it easier for a family who may not be able to afford the adoption fees to adopt that pet. Any way you choose to help your local animal shelter today during Animal Shelter Appreciation Week. Doggywana from the makers of Meowwana. Dog toys and treats crafted with naturally calming doggy nip. Check us out on TikTok.
Suffer from red, itchy skin or flea bites and nothing you've tried seems to help? Equus Microtech Shampoo and Spray are the finest and most cost-effective option available. Microtech Shampoo and Spray soothe on contact. Why go to the vet? Help your dog or cat with just one application at a fraction of the cost. Microtech stops scratching, biting, and licking instantly. Microtech smells great, and it's safe for use on puppies or kittens. Available online at eqyss.com. Microtech Shampoo and Spray. It's guaranteed.
And now more dog hugs.
Welcome back, everyone. Larry, if people haven't entered our giveaway, how can they enter our giveaway today?
Folks, it's really easy. All you have to do is say, yes, I want in. And hopefully Spider will draw your number at the end of the show. You're going to get a number. All you have to do is say, I want to be in the giveaway. And we have some folks entered in already.
Nice.
Welcome to Pat. Great to see you again. She says a big hi to us. Yep. Hi, Pat. Oh, Susan says, you guys are so very chipper.
We are so chipper. I even named my last dog Chipper.
Oh, that's great. Spider is chipper, and he thinks you said chipmunk.
Oh, so true. He's like, yep. Squirrel, chipmunk.
It's got to be here somewhere. Is it up here, Spider? Maybe.
That's cute.
Yes. Folks, we have a really special guest with us today on Dog Hugs. Susan Sims, whom you already met in the chat just a little bit ago and learned a little bit about her. I think it's amazing, Geralynn, that every year she and her husband take this road all along the iconic Route 66 to get a lot of dogs adopted. They do such amazing work, and it's really
unbelievable.
Anything more that we want to say to set up Susan, or do we just
please watch because she will fill your soul today.
Yes, well said. That is really, really well said. All right, take it away. Here's Susan Sims.
Susan, I'm on Route 66 right now, currently, and I've had my kicks. Now I need more licks. So do you have any suggestions for something that might go on around this time on Route 66?
I just think no matter where you are, you can get to your local animal shelter and get some licks and take a dog out for the day. That would be my suggestion.
So tell me a little bit more about Get Your Licks on Route 66.
Sure. We started it 13 years ago. We had been traveling for quite some time with our magazine, Fido Friendly, and we wanted to make a difference, some kind of impact. My husband likes to say, leave a paw print, a paw foot, whatever those are, footprints, and try to help people see animals at shelters that they were actually great animals to be at a shelter. Maybe no fault of their own. The owner died, the owner moved, they fell on hard times. And so the idea came up that we were traveling anyway. Wouldn't that be fun if we could start to work with some shelters? And the idea was born. It's kind of gotten a lot bigger than the first idea. So we do this once a year. We travel from LA to Chicago, and we work with shelters along the way to set up adoption events, raise money with our sponsor-supported spinning wheel, which is a lot of fun. Sponsors will donate product at each event. Attendees will donate money. They spin the wheel, and then whenever they land on, they get, and then the money goes to the shelter at the end of the day. So all the proceeds for each event is totally 100% for the shelter. So we have a lot of fun. We feel good. We feel like we're whose dog is that? We feel good. We're helping to raise awareness for the plight of the shelter pets. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. And the fun part is my husband drives. I help him because I sit in the passenger seat, which is also the one that tells him when to turn and to slow down and stop.
So you go, as the songs say, get your licks on Route 66 from LA to Chicago instead of the song says Chicago to LA.
Sure.
How many events, how many stops do you make?
This year there were 11. We've had 12. 12 is a lot. One of our most wonderful events that has canceled 2 years in a row because of COVID was Canine Carnival in St. Louis. What's wonderful about this particular one is the shelter is there, but it's been at a park for 20 odd years. So there's 3,000 people that come to this every year, and they bring their dogs. So our wheel is such a big attraction. People stand in line all day. So we have a line for 4 hours, and people come up and donate their money and spin the wheel. And it's hysterical because you can see the people that are kind of getting impatient. They're in the back of the line like, what's going on up there? Because once they get up there, you have to talk to them. You have to find out about their dog. You have to ask, what's your dog's name? And you know how that goes. So that's real. It's so much fun, you guys. I just wish you guys could come.
We will.
I think, and sometimes like we added Omaha, Nebraska, because they basically asked us to come, and it was wonderful. I love if you could see how these volunteers help you, and you know how they say not all help is helpful, because we know where everything goes. We have like 3 or 4 display tables. We have a lot of product. We display it a certain way, and so they can't wait to get in there and help. But it's been great because they'll help us put up our banners. We have a step and repeat. We have a pull-up banner. We have to stuff goodie bags. I mean, it's a long thing. It's like 2 hours to set up, 4-hour event, and then 2 hours to tear down. So it's a big deal. And
you devote a life, or at least a month of your life, to traveling Route 66.
Call it 6 weeks.
How many weeks?
6. Well,
6 weeks.
We live in Idaho, so we have to get from Idaho to LA, which takes forever. So so by the time you do that and come back, that's 7,000 miles, and it's a long time.
That's a long way.
It's a long
And you
way.
meet a lot of people along the way. You help a lot of dogs get adopted. How many dogs get adopted?
I'm so excited. So all the numbers are not in, but when we started, the first 12 years, the numbers, it was 14,000.
Oh my goodness.
This year alone, we don't have all the reporting shelters in yet. We have 5 out of 11, and we're already at 1,000.
Oh my goodness.
So what happens is you figure the day of the event, they come and they adopt. Sometimes people go home and they think about it and they come back for 2 days later. So there's more to it than just that day of. We have just been so fortunate to get to be able to do this physically year after year. And without a doubt, there is not one person that we meet who has adopted that just looks like they won the lottery. You know yourself, it's like, here's the shelter pet, so that's a big win. They're out of the shelter. But the person who adopts, you cannot replicate that look. I mean, they're in love. It's just a dream come true for everybody.
Amazing.
You also have a magazine. Tell
Yes.
us about Fido Friendly.
Fido Friendly. We started that 20 years ago. It's about traveling with your dog. It's also travel and hotel destinations, rescue stories, trends, what's going on. And that is a lot of fun too. So that started out with us just being on the road. It used to be you would go into Motel 6 and you'd have to sneak your dog in there. Well, as time has changed, you can go to these really nice hotels, we were at a 5-star resort in Pasadena called the Langham, which they hosted us when we were in LA, and it was just breathtakingly beautiful. And they not only allowed your dog, they pampered your dog with their pet amenities. So this is what we would write about. This is like the fun things that we would do. And then now, 20 years later, we're still doing that. But what evolved because of the pet adoption tour is kind of taken over everything.
The tail wags the dog, huh?
Right.
Yeah, definitely that.
And it's so wonderful to empower pet parents on where to stay when they do travel. I'm curious about your inspiration for the Fido and Fido Friendly.
Well, we've always had dogs. Entrepreneurial by nature. I had an online presence. It was called the West Coast Visitors Guide a long time ago, way before it got easier to be online. And I had a little idea of Fido Friendly. How many of these people on my West Coast Visitors Guide will let you have your dog? And I never thought of dog friendly. I never thought of anything other than Fido Friendly. And that got more interest. So we scrapped that. My son and I had started it. We scrapped that and we jumped into Fido Friendly, the magazine. So it's always been Fido Friendly. I don't know. I never thought of anything else.
I know, it's lovely. It rolls off the tongue, and Fido hits everyone's heart as a dog name, right?
Yeah, it does. It does. And at first I thought, oh, people are going to take us serious, Fido Friendly, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, they pretty much did. And so now here we are 20 years later doing the same thing.
Now you're friendly with a particular Fido that I believe might be in the executive offices right there.
Let me just check with the director of marketing. Hold on a second. So now that I want her, she won't come. Hold on.
Okay.
But I smell a doodle. I'm looking. Where is she?
Okay, I did the old Jedi mind trick.
Look at that cutie.
So who is this?
This is Honey. Now, we adopted her in Joplin, Missouri at an event 5 years ago. And I should have sent you her picture. She didn't look anything like this. She's a hot mess. So they say she's a Chihuahua Jack Russell mix. And when they came out and were showing her around, I was just smitten. We had our other 2 dogs with us, a boxer and a lab. And my husband was not in favor. And so we had 3.5 weeks left to go. And I said, we just can't take her. She's like 2 months old. She's not potty trained, whatever. So our friend said she would bring her to us to Kansas City. At that time, that was our last stop. So 3.5 weeks later, this is who came to see us.
Oh,
I know. She's so good. You figure some of these days are 6-8 hour drives. And we've always crated her. So we had a hard shell crate that fit between our seats in the back, and she just would go in She wouldn't sleep though. She just kept her eye on me the whole time. So the only time she would sleep is if I took her out. And, you know, and that's not the safest way to travel. So she's a good traveler. She's really good.
I do love the way the hair feels on a Chihuahua Jack Russell Terrier mix.
Yeah.
It really has this neat feel. I've felt them, but not all, but many. It's like wiry and soft at the same time. It has this almost snowflake look. It's really pretty.
It's like a goat.
Yeah, it's like a goat, only softer.
Yeah.
A little softer.
Yeah.
Favorite shelters. So is there a shelter in particular or many that you would love to give a shout out to today?
I would love for everyone to go to fidofriendly.com, click on the badge, the Route 66. It's going to take you to the landing page, and there you'll see all 11 shelters that we worked with this year. So please do that. I couldn't pick one at all. So please do that. Fidofriendly.com, click, get your licks on Route 66, and you go right there.
And Susan, Dog Hugs is wrapped in gratitude. Is there somebody in your life or in the world who you want to give a personal shout out to?
Ooh, you guys, I don't want to like crumble. Oh, okay. Just hold on a second. So it's not a person. It's a dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Junior. He was our first poster pup for the tour. He passed away just a month before we left. And I just carry him with me because he was our heart dog. But he started the tour because we adopted him. He was such a good canine citizen. He was perfect in every way. So just a shout out to Junior.
Thank you, Junior, for all that you did for us.
Yeah.
Across the whole world.
13 years, this boy. So we miss him terribly, but he's with us in spirit. And he was just like the Will Rogers of the canines, that he didn't meet anybody or any animal that he didn't like. So thanks for making me cry. Really appreciate it.
Here's a tissue.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Susan.
My
You on
pleasure.
the route.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
What a treat. Yeah, what a treat.
So welcome back, everyone. Larry, is it my turn or yours?
Yours.
Is it my turn? Wow.
Yes, it's your turn.
So I personally would love to, well, shall we say that we're wrapped in gratitude? So my gratitude today, and I have so many people to always thank, but I'm thankful for pioneers.
Oh.
Susan is a pioneer. I know so many people that are pioneers in the pet industry that helped so many people be able to adopt successfully so many pets over the last 2 decades because of their leadership and their courage and their ability to communicate with others to help them keep pets in their home instead of letting them, who knows, sending them back to the shelter. It's okay to give it to a neighbor. That's fine. But to be able to help them understand what it meant to have a pet, and traveling with a pet is just like having a pet. There are so many similarities. So I'm just grateful to all the pioneers, including you, Susan. And your hubby, we're so grateful for you. And we're grateful for all the pet pioneers out there, whether it be product development, how to travel, just how to keep your pet with you and be in harmony.
Oh, that's
massive
gorgeous,
gratitude.
Geralynn. Yeah. Folks, we've got just another minute to get into today's giveaway from 5 Strands. All you got to say is, I want to be in the giveaway, and you'll be in. Now, generally, between the first and the second part of the interview, we show the pack party, but now we're showing it afterwards. And here you go with today's pack party. Thank you so much to Justin, our editor, who puts together the pack party. Folks, if you have a funny dog photo or a little dog video or anything you want to share with the audience, we welcome your participation in the pack party.
We love hearing from you. So
Yes.
we love that you share and celebrate your pets with us.
All right, folks, it is time for today's drawing. Charlie says we have 4 people in today's drawing. So we take out the tennis balls number 1 through 4 to get what, Geralynn?
You're going to be awarded 1, and if you have 2 dogs, we'll award you 2 of the 5 strands affordable pet testing to have your pet's hair tested to see what their intolerances are. I know when I go train pets, there are times when they're not behaving properly, and I go straight for this because I want to know what's going on. So let's stop allergies right now and stop the wheelorama.
That was good. I like that line. Go get him.
Yes.
Go get him,
And it's
Spider.
really simple. It's so simple. You're going to take a bit of their pet's
Spider's
hair,
busy with, come on, let's go get it.
and you're going to ship it to follow the instructions in the kit. There's going to be a tiny little bag that you're going to actually take the pet's hair. And inside of this is a little tiny wax paper bag. Hair goes in there. Hair gets shipped in their container that they sent to you. Yay! It's all here for you. So you'll love this. This actually changed many pets' lives.
He tossed it across the studio. I
Spider!
missed.
Really?
Number 4,
Oh,
you're our winner.
nice. Better late than never is the winner.
That's right. Who
Who
is number 4
is our
today?
winner?
It's Aisha Barnes. Aisha, congratulations.
And
Yes,
she has
that is
not won this
Aisha.
season yet, has she?
Really? Wow.
I don't think so. Let's double check.
Aisha, you get the 5 strands kit coming to you. Charlie's going to
You're
connect
going to love
with you
this.
offline, and we'll get your address to mail it to you. Thanks for everybody who entered in today's giveaway and participated in the show. Geez, we've got all kinds of comments here now that it's happening. Oh, Aisha's got the drum roll and the fingers crossed, and she's got a whoop.
And
too.
she won.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations, Aisha.
Yeah.
Thank you
and,
for taking care of pit
Kimberly,
bulls
you're
like you
asking
do.
about videos. I'll connect with you offline as well. You're right, on video messenger, or you can put videos right here in the Dog Hugs show chat, and we'll try to fetch them.
We'll fetch
from
them.
there. Yes, and Pat says congratulations. Well, it's time to say goodbye, folks.
For now.
We need to for now until our next Dog Hugs
Special show. We have some very special shows coming up even next week for you.
Yes. And what I can say is that we are grateful
For you.